On the night of April 28, a drone attack took place in the Bryansk region of Russia. Ukrainian-owned kamikaze drones struck the Kremniy electronics plant. At least 10 explosions occurred on the territory of the plant. As a result, a fire broke out. The plant is one of the largest enterprises producing electronics for Russia's military needs. Local authorities say that the air defense system was activated in the attack and the drones were shot down. The governor of the region, Alexander Bogomaz, said that the drones attacked civilian objects, resulting in one person being killed. The Russian Defense Ministry announced that 102 Ukrainian drones were shot down over Bryansk. The Kremniy plant produces microcircuits and other electronics for the Pantsir air defense system and the Iskander missile complex. It should be noted that this is not the first drone attack on the plant. The plant became the target of Ukrainian drones in October last year and January this year.
Ой, блядь! Ой, блядь!
Satellite images have confirmed extensive destruction at Russia's 51st GRAU arsenal, Military reports. The images show significant damage following explosions that occurred on the 22nd of April near Barsovo village in Russia's Vladimir Oblast, approximately 530 kilometers from the Ukrainian border. The arsenals of the main missile and artillery directorate of Russia's Ministry of Defense, GRAU, are major Russian ammunition storage facilities strategically positioned throughout Russia to ensure rapid deployment and logistical support for military operations. While there was no confirmation of a Ukrainian attack on the facility, the destruction of such Russian ammunition depots benefits Ukraine by weakening Russian missile strikes and diminishing their artillery advantage. The synthetic aperture radar (SAR) satellite images shared by military observer Brady Afric on his X account reveal substantial destruction across the western and central sections of the strategic ammunition storage facility. However, this type of imagery cannot assess damage to specific buildings or pinpoint the epicenter or epicenters of explosions. Russia's Ministry of Defense claimed an explosion resulted from a fire allegedly caused by safety violations during operations at the facility. Military noted that explosions were also reported in fields and on roadways in surrounding areas. Military reports that recent reports suggested the explosions at the 51st Arsenal may have resulted from a drone attack during ammunition unloading from railway cars, contradicting the official safety violation explanation. Apparently, the Russians planned to use the destroyed shells at the 51st GRAU Arsenal during the summer offensive. This opinion was expressed on air by military expert, Reserve Colonel of the Ukrainian Navy Vladislav Zeleznev on Ukrainian radio. The consequences of the secondary detonation indicate that the lion's share of this arsenal was destroyed. One of the key elements of the Russian army's supply was destroyed. It was precisely at the 51st GRAU arsenal that aid from satellite countries was concentrated. We are talking about rockets for 130mm launchers. The enemy obviously planned to use these shells during the summer offensive campaign. However, it did not work out, thanks to the effective work of the Ukrainian military or partisans and intelligence officers, he said. The expert added that the strike on this arsenal is a unique operation, since such facilities are usually extremely carefully guarded. He also commented on the attack on the final assembly shop of the Shaheeds in Alabuga. The flight through this infrastructure is extremely important for us. The enemy will need more time to restore the infrastructure in order to reach the declared volumes of drone production. Accordingly, it will be a little easier for us. Putin is trying to take control of those territories of Ukraine by force of arms that, in accordance with the new version of the Russian constitution, are included in the Russian Federation.
Russian army soldiers have shared footage of ammunition exploding after a strike by the Ukrainian army. As can be seen from the footage taken by Russian soldiers and circulated on Telegram channels, a series of powerful explosions and fire followed the strike on the ammunition storage area in a forest strip. The occupying soldiers expressed their fear that their position would be completely destroyed by fire as a result of the explosion.
Сука, я не